Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In part 2 of our exploration of Zarzuela de Mariscos, we'll be sharing tips to elevate your stew and some fantastic pairing suggestions to enhance your dining experience. Let's get started. Traditional cooking methods. Zarzuela de Mariscos, like many iconic dishes, has its origins tied to rustic cooking methods that allowed the ingredients to shine. Stovetop method. Traditionally, zarzuela is lovingly crafted on the stovetop in a large, heavy pot or cazuela, often clay or cast iron. This method involves the slow simmering of ingredients, which melds flavors and ensures a rich, hearty stew. The seafood is gently poached in a tomato-based broth, absorbing the deep flavors without losing their natural tenderness. This approach allows the cook to maintain control over each ingredient, adjusting seasoning as needed. Oven method. Another traditional approach is to use the oven. Once the initial sautéing of the onions, garlic and spices is done, the pot is moved into a preheated oven to finish cooking. This technique offers an even heat distribution, which can enhance the flavors and cooking consistency. The gentle, enveloping warmth of the oven helps develop a luscious, thick broth reminiscent of a cozy seaside home. Modern adaptations. As culinary techniques evolve, so too have the methods for preparing Zarzuela de Mariscos. Contemporary chefs and home cooks alike experiment with new technologies and flavors to breathe fresh life into this classic dish. Pressure cooking. The use of a pressure cooker is a modern twist that speeds up the cooking process without sacrificing flavor. This method intensifies the depth of the broth and perfectly cooks the seafood in a fraction of the time. It's an excellent option for those short on time but craving the authentic essence of zarzuela. Sous vide. For a gourmet take, some have turned to sous vide cooking. By vacuum sealing the seafood and cooking it in a water bath at a low, controlled temperature, this method keeps the seafood incredibly tender and moist. After finishing the broth separately, the seafood is added at the last minute to ensure it retains its delicate flavors. Exploring these modern methods can introduce you to a fresh perspective on Zarzuela de Mariscos, proving that while tradition is important, innovation has its own delicious rewards. Whether you're cooking for yourself or impressing guests, these methods allow you to tailor the dish to your preferences and time constraints. Serving and pairing suggestions. When you're ready to serve Zarzuela de Mariscos, it's not just about the stew itself. The right accompaniments can elevate your dining experience from enjoyable to unforgettable. Let's explore some ideal side dishes and beverage pairings to complement the Spanish seafood delight. Ideal side dishes. Pairing Zarzuela de Mariscos with the perfect side dishes can transform your meal into a full-blown Spanish feast. Here's a selection that complements the rich flavors of the stew: crusty bread. A simple yet essential choice. Use it to sop up every last drop of the flavorful broth. It's like receiving a warm, comforting hug from a dear friend. Saffron rice. Introduce a subtle aromatic contrast that aligns beautifully with the dish's flavors. The rice acts as a neutral canvas, enhancing the zest of the seafood while adding a filling element. Roasted vegetables. Go for seasonal options like bell peppers, zucchini, and eggplant. Their roasted sweetness adds a nice balance to the savory stew, providing a delightful textural variation. Patatas bravas. These spicy, crispy potatoes with a tangy tomato sauce offer a hearty counterbalance to the seafood. They bring an extra layer of excitement, a bit of culinary drama on your plate. Mix and match these sides to create a well-rounded meal that everyone will savor. Recommended beverage pairings. What you drink with Zarzuela de Mariscos is just as crucial as what you eat with it. The right beverage can enhance the dish's flavors and give your taste buds a real treat. Here are a few suggestions. White wine. A crisp Albarino or Verdejo can be a refreshing companion. Their bright acidity cuts through the richness of the stew, lifting the seafood flavors beautifully. Rosé wine. For something different, a chilled dry rosé can add a delightful fruitiness that complements the dish's overall profile. It's a versatile option that works well on warm evenings. Cider. If you're looking for something a bit unique, consider a Spanish cider, sidra. Its effervescence and slight tartness can offer a refreshing contrast to the stew's depth, making for a perfect pairing. A well-planned menu can turn your Zarzuela de Mariscos into an unforgettable culinary event, where every dish and drink sings in harmony. Discover the delight of Zarzuela de Mariscos. Zarzuela de Mariscos is more than just a seafood stew. It's a vibrant tapestry of flavors and history that invites you to explore the heart of Spanish cuisine. From its humble beginnings on the coast of Catalonia to its myriad interpretations across Spain, this dish encapsulates the rich culinary heritage and the vibrant spirit of the sea. As you venture into the world of Zarzuela de Mariscos, whether through cooking it at home or enjoying it in a local restaurant, allow yourself to be captivated by its essence. Let the aromatic spices, fresh seafood, and cultural significance envelop you, transporting you to a sun-drenched Spanish coastline. So, gather your ingredients, invite your friends, and prepare to share this delightful dish that celebrates the flavors of the sea. It's a journey worth taking, one delicious bite at a time. Dive into the joy of Zarzuela de Mariscos today. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.